Atheism. Atheism, those who deny the existence of God, those who say, well, it all just happened. All of life just happened by random acts of chance. And that it just all came together through a series of aimless and undirected processes. So they don't believe in God. They say there's no evidence for it. That Darwinian evolution is a better explanation for human existence. But is it really? You're not just looking at things on a simple level, because that's where Darwin's technology was at during his day. They didn't have powerful microscopes to see into the microbiological world. So he came up with a theory that said that on a level of a cell, the human cell was simple, but he didn't have any way of seeing what a cell looks like. He could only see the outside of the membrane. He couldn't see all the intricacies inside the cell. But later on, they developed powerful microscopes that could see the minute details of the human cell. And I'm sure they've gotten even more powerful today. Now we know that things aren't simple on a molecular scale. They're very complex. And when you look at it, how it functions just like the universe. You know how the universe is with the planets' rotations, the gravitational forces, and it also acts like the creatures that are in it. And it acts like a computer, actually. And it has its own army and defense mechanisms. The way that each cell has a way to defend itself against intruders and contaminants and things. And has a nucleus, it has a brain, a command center, the human cell, and it has all these other components much like a circuit board of a computer. Transistors, capacitors, and wiring, and actually it's like invisible wires, I believe. It's like wireless. And it propels itself. It has propellers, so it can propel itself through the blood, through the liquid, and and much more. So it looks to me like atheism really doesn't have what it takes to defend itself, its beliefs, because we know, and anyone would acknowledge that computers are put together because of design, because of intelligence, because it was directed to be put together and manufactured. So someone put all the components on the circuit board. Someone had to know how to do it. Someone had to know where to place each of these components for them to operate correctly. Someone needed to know how it would react and affect all the other systems around it. Because there's more than just a computer circuit board. There's the other hardware. The CPUs, the central processing units, which is the brain, and you have to have a way to cool it. like a radiator of a car. So they have to put fans in it and vents in it and a steel body around it, and they have to have all these right connectors and adapters and plugs to be able to connect to other accessories to help it operate correctly as a whole system. Because a computer, computer is not really a computer without a keyboard. You have to have a keyboard attached to it. You got to have a mouse attached to it, a modem attached to it, built inside, or an external modem. You have to have a memory. All these things. A monitor for the visual, kind of like eyesight, and the whole system has to cooperate with each other. So if you look at the human body, the eyes, the blood vessels, the nervous system, the cardiovascular system, the lung, the respiratory system, the neurological system, all these other systems. They all have to cooperate with each other and find harmony in order for the whole system to work effectively and properly. Now that doesn't sound like chance. That sounds like it was built and constructed that way, like a computer. So, who put it together? Aliens? Angels? Other beings that were superior than us, that existed thousands of years ago, that are native to this planet? Or did a being even beyond flesh put it together? A being capable of thought, but yet doesn't have a fleshly body like ours. So a creator, a manufacturer, a designer. Every piece of machinery has a creator. There's a creator for computers. There's a creator for bicycles. There's a creator for rollerblades. There's a creator for tanks. And there's even creators for battleships. And so why wouldn't there be a creator for the human body who put everything together and made it work properly?